4:31. Okay. We are still, I didn't say the date on the last video. It's November 3rd, 2025. The alarm I set to remind me to go to the bank before I get home, because I forgot when I went out because I was not completely there. It's working. So my workout was relatively short in the sense that I decided to do cardio. I was gonna stop doing cardio for a bit to catch up with the weights, but no, cardio's important, so I did it. And focusing on my left leg, which is weaker, and that's the knee problem. Get that stronger, pushing more when I do the sprints on the bike. And go to the bank, take out the money. Hopefully the government didn't shut it down. And get ready to go work. Alright, so that was done right there. On my way home now. I haven't eaten yet. I got some cheese curds and some pita bread. I'm gonna have that on the ride. Maybe I'll have them here. I don't know, depends on how I'm going. I have to leave by, let's say, around 6:30 because we're in a strike and that's when the first subway is, so I get an extra half hour. Alright, so it's 3:01 a.m. I'm about to head out to the gym. I did my hair. So I did henna last night and I woke up and I took a shower. So I'm not that late because I have a dentist appointment at 2:30. I even managed to do some work, like put away gloves that I was disinfecting, bills, putting them into paper clips, putting away some shirts. Yeah, I didn't do any computer work, but yeah, it was stressful because I'm a little destabilized. Am I going to be able to still do what I need to do? Anyways, gym time. So I'm going down Crack Alley because it's raining and there's not that many people here. So today I'm going to be walking a lot. Tomorrow I'm going to be walking a lot to go teach with my heavy bag. And Friday it's going to be the same thing. Thursday I don't know what I'm doing. I got to check. Yeah. Alright, I'm only wearing this sweatshirt. I should have put the bomber jacket on. I checked the phone. It said 6 degrees. I thought, But I'm not completely uncomfortable, but yeah. Okay. So the Anonymous company has another vehicle, not a bus. But anyways, I've been watching so much Cal Newport videos in my feed. Today I was watching Cal Newport with Mel Robbins, who I don't like her approach. It just seems too fake. But anyways, talking about not doing too many things at one time. I'm known for that. And I don't know where to start talking about it, but I really have to think about that. Yesterday I was teaching at one of the hospitals. It was a good group because everyone was nurses pretty much. So it went pretty fast. Well, went pretty well. But the woman who's a gaslighter was working there. Was doing her work. And I don't know, I automatically go and sit next to her and talk, but knowing that she doesn't give a fuck about anyone, you know? I guess it should just pass the time for me. So that got me thinking about, watching the Cal Newport got me thinking. I don't know, it's all kind of intertwined. if I'm going to nursing school, or at least ask about it. I didn't even ask about it. I additionally did that a few months ago during the summer. Now I have to take care of this new teaching certification, which I did the exam for, but I don't even have time. It's difficult for me to find time and the intention to go over the lesson plan. And because we have a bus strike this whole month, I have to be careful where I go, I need to go down there to the Staples to possibly print out the lesson plan so I can at least have an idea what to do. And I guess now that I'm thinking about it, just highlight some of this stuff and just follow that and have the protocols, and I don't have to study, but I do need to go over the material to know what it is I need to do for the class. So there's like 3 documents, which were the documents I was supposedly supposed to study for the exam. And now it's like I'm running around with my head cut off. That's what happens when you're working so much. If I do go to nursing school, if that's ever a thing, it's going to be the same problem. I'm going to have to cut down my load. But right now I have to think about the present, how I'm dealing with this now. So that's the whole goal of what I'm trying to do. Get the good habits, get my life organized better, which it has been better for a while now. And especially since adding the waking up at 1 to go to the gym, and even today, because I chose to do something else, like my hair, it doesn't put too much of a dent in my schedule. So that's good. So, and even though during the middle of the day I'm a little out of it, getting ready at night, I'm not taking naps. So I'm going with my, sorry about the wind. I'm going with my circadian rhythms. And even on the times during the day where I'm tired and I'm slugging around, I'm still doing something. Slugging around, traveling home, or whatnot. So, that's good. All right, so it's 5:40. So I stayed about an hour later. A little over an hour and 10 minutes later than usual, but I got there later because of the hair. But I feel good because first of all, I took another caffeine pill. I was like, hey, why not? I think that helped. Secondly, I didn't push too much. Well, I did front raises for my shoulders and the pec deck. So those, I did them one after the other. I didn't even use the foam roller. I just realized. I did split squats for my ankles and my groin, so that went well. But the front raises and the pec deck are less fatiguing exercises, right? And the split squats, well, it was going good. And I could have done my piriformis, but I didn't. So I hate when people look at me when I'm doing this. Anyways, it's 5:40 in the morning. I forgot more people are coming out, and people are waiting at the subway. But anyways, so yeah, I cut it short. Well, it was still 2 hours, but I'm not trying to over fatigue myself, right? And so when I get home, I had bought 2 boxes of Kraft macaroni and cheese. I don't know, I'm getting a little brave in my food choices because of my increased activity. Had ice cream the other day. I don't know, speaking about before when I mumbled something about someone watching me, because they were right there as I was talking. It could be like, they could possibly, I shouldn't automatically expect them to think I'm filming myself, but it could be like, maybe they think I'm on a FaceTime, FaceTime call, or because everyone talks on the phone like this, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm free-willing, free-flowing, like I'm on a phone call, I guess. I don't know. But I just don't like that. I like to do it in not inconspicuously. That's the word I wanted to use. So it's 1:28. I'm off to I don't know how long it's going to take me to walk to the dentist. I have the appointment at 2:30, so we'll see. I'm really out of it. I guess because I took 300 milligrams of caffeine, and then I was at home. It could be the fact that I was at home. It just kind of gets me like out of it, you know. I did manage to do all my stuff that I need to do, all the tasks that I need to do, you know. And I'm just completely out of it. Maybe because the caffeine wore down, or maybe because I was at home doing no activity. But I don't know. I was thinking of taking another caffeine before going, but like I don't want to do that. So I'm really, kind of suffering right now. Maybe the walk will prep me up. Maybe it's something to do with being at home. There's nothing getting the adrenaline going. See, the bank's there, and I did not do the e-transfer to get. But I did. I finished my online course that I need to do for updates to one of the programs I'm teaching. And then I texted one of the women I work with, and I mentioned a part of the program that isn't in the course anymore, and then it's in another section of the course. And she's like, "Oh yeah, since when?" I'm like, "I just did the online stuff." All right, so I got some time. I'm over and a half hour early. Why is this all blurry? Because I didn't wipe it. But I'm gonna go to the drugstore across the street. Let me just wipe this. God damn. Yeah, it's better, kind of. I'm gonna check out if I need stuff at the drugstore. Stock up on dental floss and whatever. So I always have to kind of, look upon where I am, and that's where I'll do some shopping, if I have time or whatever. Just fill in those spaces with that. Yeah. I was recording and I wasn't recording. As I was walking in, one of the panhandlers was like, "You look scary." Thank God I got here early. It's 2:08. The doors were locked. The subway entrance, because you have access to the subway. So it's all locked. Now I have to figure out how to get into the main building, of which I know not. I don't know, maybe this is it. It says, I don't know. Let's give it a try. I don't think so. I think it's over there, maybe. Because it's the, no. Okay, I think it's there. Yeah, there we go. It's that way. Okay. Let me get over here. Just before I left, there was I think it was Eugene Tell, and he was talking about all the different types of forms of exercise, because online they only talk about building muscle, right? And I only recently started jump ups, right? Because I know I need to, there's a lot of things I need to improve upon. And I just jumped down from a height, and I was like, okay, the knees took it. I gotta practice that, but anyways, I already knew that. So it's 3:46. Just went to Chinatown, bought some food. They didn't have a big bag of noodles. I bought three little sealed bags. Maybe that's even better. I don't know how the price is. I think it's more expensive, but that's all they had. And I bought some cookies. I'm going all in with the junk food. But hey, dentist was okay. Paid cash. Yeah. Still tired, of course. I wrote stuff that I needed to do, but I don't need to do them. I did good work already. I might put some stuff into an Excel sheet, keep it moving type thing, Oh, look at that. That's a cool looking, oh, no, the light's getting weird. All right, it's 2:37. I'm off to the bank first. I had to put the alarm on to remind me I did to go to the bank to pick up more money that I transferred. Then I'm off to the gym. I'm not too bad today, although I started to get a little anxious because I'm like, can I finish my routine before leaving? You know what I mean? So, what? Okay, that's a bit better, but as per usual, I just forgot what I was going to say. I'm on 100 milligrams of caffeine, but yesterday was pretty bad, nearly around dentist time and after dentist time. But anyways, is this another gym? Oh, no, it's the residents. They have a little gym too. Look at that. Just a few pieces of equipment. Anyways, what always gets me a little, it's the perfectionism, right? It's like, I feel like, oh, I'm not going to get everything done. I'm, like, let's say, for instance, like, I had to go through emails because I'm trying to find a certain email, and also I need to clean that up, I'm paying $3.21 a month for extra storage, and I stopped transferring the Google emails, the Gmails to the other email address because I just let it go, you know what I mean? And now I have to go through because I'm looking for a particular email and I don't remember keywords. So at the same time cleaning up, and then as I'm cleaning them up, I'm realizing there's other stuff I need to clean up in there. And I'm like, so it has to be part of a daily thing to go through emails quickly and just clean up, just like going through my desktop, cleaning that up, just through going through, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's a rabbit hole. Like I said, it's a rabbit hole, right? I got cut off. And so now I'm like anxious because I can't spend a few hours on it, but I have to do it every day. But then what about the days that I can't do it and you know what I mean? Am I going to lose track of it? Am I going to lose sight of it? Like today also, I was getting ready to leave. I was transferring stuff to a hard drive because one folder on the desktop had videos in it. So it took a while. I knew to get up and, do something else, right? But then I got a reminder, I got triggered that, what is this building? Oh. Anyways, I got triggered that, I didn't put the bills away. And then I took that out. And the transfer was still being done to the hard drive. So I was like, okay, start unfolding some of the bills and put them in order. And then I'm like, I won't have time to put them in paper clips, so leave them out. You know what I mean? It's going to be like, I feel like I'm getting a lot of odds and ends not taken care of. And that bothers me. Like today I have some time when I get home, but I won't have time on other days, you know what I mean? So I do have this is the gated area, I think. Yeah. So like I said, I won't have any time, but I do have what I did a few days ago. I did the one list, you know what I mean? And then the plan B list if I have more time. And why can't I just stick to that? Because there's always like a rabbit hole of, things to do that need to be done. And I hate that. Really hate that. So this is indeed a good reason why I need to go out, like I'm doing now. Change scenarios, get my mind focused on something else, and then I can go back home and do whatever. You know what I mean? So, because I need to move the couch, clean under the floor under there. You know what I mean? That I've been trying to do for a while. Some things just have so much inertia or procrastination. It's incredible. But I need to make sure everything else is covered first, which it pretty much is now, except for those bills. Just put those bills into paper clips, the ones that I already took out. Because otherwise I'll be just like going from one thing to the other and nothing is going forward. Nothing is getting done. And mind you, these things aren't even things that are moving the needle forward. So that's another problem. What I really need to do is go over my lesson plan. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Of course it makes sense. But if I'm not completely there, it's hard. And tomorrow's going to be worse if I decide to go to bed, whatever time I go to bed, and wake up at 1, because I finished working tonight at 7. By the time I get home, routine might be 9. So I only get 4 hours sleep. And I have to go to work. You know what I mean? Let's see what I'll do. Am I going to keep the same schedule? Or I also need to keep in mind that I'm leaning more towards, no matter what time I go to bed, I'm going to get up at 1. Because no one's going to do everything for me. I have to do it. And also, let me wait. And also, when my mother died, she had like a whole bunch of drawers with envelopes and stuff, nothing taken care of. You know what I mean? And so like, parents like son, that type of thing, there's just too much. So, gotta at least try. Don't want to get to that level, you know what I mean?